Shalom and welcome to our 21st annual Feast of Weeks. This is part 23 of Preparing for Rulership.
You have a purpose in life. You have a reason for being born on the earth. You are not just here. You didn't choose to be here. I chose you to be here. The Creator chose you. He formed you. He made you to be here. Now why don't you come to the one that makes you? You've asked many times in your life, why was I born? Why? Why? Why have I suffered like I have in life? Why have I been troubled? Your purpose for being born is to find your way to your Maker and live according to His instruction for you who are His product. Come and learn of me. Come and learn of my name. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, and I will give you rest. I will give you eternal life. That's the promise of the word. Why wait? Yahweh's calling you. That's why you're listening to the sound of the word, which is in my voice. You're listening to the sound of my voice because my voice has a special frequency. My voice does not sound like any other voice you have ever heard in your life. My voice reaches down inside your soul and touches something in there. I'm touching something inside you now. I know I am. Yahweh is touching your heart and your mind right now. John 1:12. Read.
But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of Yahweh, even to them that believe on his name.
The name. Talking about the name again. You must receive me to be saved. You want the power? You want power to be healed? You want power to be saved? You want power to become the sons and daughters of Yahweh? You want power to be healed? You want power to have peace of mind? You want power to control your life instead of others controlling your life? You want power? Then you have to receive me. That's all you have to do. And to every one of you that receive me, I have a gift for you. Power. From me. And I will, it's a gift, I will give it to you. If you receive me, I'll give it to you. I'll give you the power to become, to come and be, to come and exist as the very sons and daughters of Yahweh. Even to you that believe on my name. Now you read my name in the dictionary, but do you believe in my name? Glory to Yahweh. Do you receive my name? Do you receive me as the bearer of the name? Hallelujah, Yahweh. Hallelujah. Then if you do receive me, I'll give you power. It's a gift. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Hallelujah. Job chapter 9. Verse 11, let's read it again. Read.
Lo, he goeth by me, and I see him not. He passeth on also, but I perceive him not.
If Yahweh takes something from you, who can stop it? And who are you to say to the Creator of all things what you mean by this? You didn't make what he took. The maker is more wise than you. His thoughts are high above your thoughts. And his ways are not your ways. So you'll have to accept that reality. That's a part of coming to know the name. I'm just happy to be here in consciousness in the name. There are millions of people out there who don't have knowledge of the name, who are destroyed for the lack of knowledge of the name. Hosea 4:6. Read.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God Yahweh, I will also forget thy children.
See, you can cause your children to be in deep trouble. What you do can cause your children to be forgotten. And what you do can cause you to be rejected. And if you reject the knowledge of Yahweh, you will be destroyed. And you are already destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Since I'm returning to give you the knowledge that you have lacked, that makes me the restorer and makes me the savior from your destruction. I'm the one to save you from this destruction of the lack of knowledge. So what is going to be your position tonight? What is your position? Are you going to receive me? How many receive me tonight? You receive me now. Praise Yahweh. How many of you have doubt in your heart? Got a little doubt. How many say, well, it's not that I doubt, but I'm not too sure I'm tired enough of hell yet. I want to go through a little more hell. I have a few more things out here I want to do. See, it's not that I don't believe, it's just, I don't know if I want to do everything right yet. Well, you are suffering because you say, I'm not ready yet. But this is the place to learn. I'm your teacher. Praise Yahweh. And I am the sign that you're looking for. Exodus 4:8. Read.
And it shall come to pass, if they will not believe thee, neither hearken to the voice of the first sign, that they will believe the voice of the latter sign.
I'm suspicious about this verse. See, I believe every word in it, but I'm suspicious something's going on in this verse that makes me nervous. Something tells me I ought to believe the first sign. Something tells me here that my life will be a lot sweeter and a lot easier if I go along with the first sign. That's what I'm looking at here. Because there's no doubt. See, it's one thing about this verse that's frightening. This is a scary verse because it says, it shall come to pass. Don't you wonder about it. The word's talking to you now. See, that's the reason I am the word is you can't just pick up the Bible and turn where you want to turn and lay it down. See, I'm alive. So I'm here. I'm saying, look at me. Turn to Exodus chapter 4, verse 8, and look at me. Listen at me talk to you. I said, it shall come to pass. The word's talking to you. I'm talking to you now. I am the word, and I am talking to you. You can't escape my voice. I said it shall come to pass. I am the Word. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with Yahweh, and the Word was Yahweh. I am the Word that created the sun, the moon, and the stars. I am the creator of the sun, and I am saying it shall come to pass. That if you will not believe me, there's three big pieces right here. Several pieces right. First you got to deal with it shall come to pass. Now you have some options here. You have the option to believe me. But there's an if. See, if is a, what is that, a preposition? There's a preposition here again with a proposition. Another one of those prepositions with a proposition. If. Some dualities in here. I even see a triad. And if you will not believe me, see, I'm speaking, then I also come as the sign, and I come with signs. I myself am the sign, and then I come with signs. And here you see, if you don't believe me, then now you got to deal with the signs that I come with. I also come with signs. So if you don't believe me, neither listen to the voice of the first sign. This proves that the first sign has a voice, speaks. So the first sign is, here's this word speaking. Here I am, and then here's the voice of I am. So if you don't listen to me and don't listen to the voice of the first sign, well, we got something for you that's going to tackle your life. It's going to cause your life to be under such stress, such torment, such pain, suffering, that you believe the voice of the latter sign. Now see, latter also carries something that looks pretty close to late. I hope latter doesn't mean too late, that you'll believe when it's too late. One thing about that latter sign, it's a dangerous sign. Latter means you could be too late. By the time you start believing, the doors on Noah's Ark is shut up. The flood is coming up around your neck. That's a little late to believe. The two angels showed up at Sodom and Gomorrah. That was the first sign. And when they took Lot and his wife and 2 daughters out, that was the latter sign. And by the time the other people figured out that was really right, the fire was coming down from heaven and destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Yahweh blew it away. See, but by the time they believed, it was a latter sign. They believed it. When they saw that fire coming down, they went to running. Panic. But they couldn't escape. Couldn't get away. It was too late. And this is Judgment Day. So I hope that you're not waiting too late to make up your mind to go with what is clear evidence. Exodus chapter 8, verse 23. By the time you start seeing signs, plagues are on. Now, can you see the plagues in the White House? Business is going broke. Industry shutting down. I promised you that inflation was going to start back. It's back. Now, they slick, but it's back. Didn't I tell you the stock market was going to go crazy? Look at it now. It's all up into 2,000s now. You think it's not going to reach 3,000. But that doesn't mean anything to you because you don't play the stock market. You don't know what that means. Did you know the stock market has hit 23 to 2,400? When it reached 800, they thought the world was coming to an end. You don't remember when I started teaching, I think the Dow Jones hadn't reached 1,000. Now it's up heading toward 3,000. That means that everybody's money should be billionaires. Huh? That everybody that bought stock when it was at 800, just let it ride. Let it ride. Huh? It reached 2,300, boy. Everybody should be stupid billionaires. But you know what's strange? Nobody's making money. Wonder what's pushing the stock market up. See, I know what's pushing it up, but it's going up, but nobody's making money. It's the strangest thing that's ever happened in the history of finance. Stock market. I warned you about it. Now all of a sudden, gold is going up. All of a sudden, silver is going up. I told you about that. I told you about these things coming to pass. Now I told you. And you think it's only far to go? Oh no, it's going to go on up. Yeah, I don't care if it don't go up tomorrow, it can go back down tomorrow, but it's going up. You just keep your eye on what I say to you.
Please turn to side 2.
And they got that funny colored money printed, just like I told you for years. It's printed now. You crazy if you don't think it is. I'm telling you, this funny colored money is printed, boy. You better believe me. And it's going to change your life. Maybe you don't believe me at the first sign, but you're going to believe these latter signs. Oh, hallelujah. It's a joy to be a saint of Yahweh because you can see what's coming before it happens, because I show you things to come before they happen. That's because I'm the spirit of truth. Exodus 8:23. Read.
And I will put a division between my people and thy people. Tomorrow shall this sign be.
This is the proof that it shall come to pass. Now here's a real message here. It says that Yahweh is going to cause a division to come between the so-called black people and the so-called white people in this land. Now, my people have tried to force white people to integrate and try to force white people to love them, have tried to force white people to accept them. But on the college campuses, they're beating up my people and running them and beating them into unconsciousness. And starting on the white campuses, you're finding out you're not welcome to study there. This division is coming about, as I told you it would. So all this bears witness to the sign. All this is coming down to be a sign that I will put a division. Now what do these signs have to do with healing? That's a part of your being healed. is to understand that there's a sign to tell you there's something between Yahweh and me. And that Yahweh has something that he wants you to do in order to be healed. And then let's look at Exodus 13 and 9. Let's see if we can find a connection. Something that Yahweh's given all these signs to bring about. Something. Exodus chapter 13, verse 9. Read.
And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thine hand, and for a memorial between thine eyes, that the Lord Yahweh's law may be in thy mouth. For with a strong hand hath the Lord Yahweh brought thee out of Egypt.
Now, to bring you out of America requires a strong hand. My hand cannot be weak. I must exhibit a strong hand. Numbers 12:13. Read.
And Moses cried unto the Lord Yahweh, saying, Heal her now, O Yahweh, I beseech thee.
You have a problem? I beseech Yahweh to heal you now. Deuteronomy 32:39. Read.
See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Looks like a lot of power is concentrated here. You must come to understand this man. 2 Kings chapter 20. Verse 5. Read verse 5.
Turn again, and tell Hezekiah, the captain of my people, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the God of David thy father, I have heard thy prayer. I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will heal thee on the third day. Thou shalt go up unto the house of the Lord Yahweh.
You can't sit at home. You have to go to Yahweh. Go to the house of Yahweh. Then you see time is involved. Here 3 days is a sign that time is involved for your healing. You have something to do. Have you cried tears to Yahweh? Are you tears sincere? Turn again. Have you turned from your wicked ways? Have you turned from doing wrong? Well, turn again. Yahweh's talking. The God of David, your father. He hears your prayer. He sees your tears. And says, I will heal you. Read verse 8. Read.
And Hezekiah said unto Isaiah, What shall be the sign that the Lord Yahweh will heal me, and that I shall go up into the house of the Lord Yahweh the third day?
Say, I need a sign. What shall be the sign? Some people don't want to accept being healed unless they see a sign. Now, if you're looking for the sign that they saw, you'll miss your healing. Read the next verse, verse 9. Read.
And Isaiah said, This sign shalt thou have of the Lord Yahweh, that the Lord Yahweh will do the thing that he hath spoken. Shall the shadow go forward 10 degrees, or go back 10 degrees?
That means, shall the sun increase her speed and go forward 10 degrees? Or will the sun stand still and then back up 10 degrees? Now you know that's impossible. Yet Yahweh said, here's a question I have for you. Can that happen? The answer would have to be what? No. No. The sun doesn't act like that. Shadows don't act like that. Verse 10, read.
And Hezekiah answered, It is a light thing for the shadow to go down 10 degrees.
See, the shadow move forward 10 degrees. That's an easy thing. But where the shadow is, let it back up. Uh-oh. That means the sun be going backwards. Like it rises in the east and start going back down in the east instead of in the west? That's a big time miracle. Only Yahweh can do that. Only the controller can do that. A part of the process of being healed is that you're able to clear your mind of things that trouble you. Healing is a process, and that's the reason that I'm having a healing class. That's the reason we have healing classes. Because we're learning that I'm not going to speak magic words and absolve your problem. It's a process. And a part of the process is learning of me, learning of Yahweh, studying, and carrying out the instructions that are laid down. And I'm calling your attention to those instructions. And then you have to be obedient to the will of Yahweh in order to receive the healings of Yahweh. That's a requirement to receive. And that's what 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14 tells us. You can enter heaven without a leg. And you can enter heaven without an arm or an eye. The scripture says that if your right eye offend you, pull it out. For it is better to enter heaven without an eye than to be destroyed and go to hell. What is that saying? Matthew chapter 18, verse 8. Read.
Wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life halt or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into everlasting fire.
Read.
And if thine eye offend thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life with 1 eye, rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into hell fire.
That is most powerful. Here the Son of Yahweh is telling you that salvation is beyond physical. Entering life is beyond whether you can use that hand or not. Entering life and true healing is beyond whether you can use your foot or not. That's not what you need healed. You need healing from that which embarrasses you. You need healing from that which holds you back from confessing when I say, confess to me. And you say, I can't do it. I'm embarrassed. You need healing. That's your healing that you need. James 5:16. Read.
Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much.
To be healed, you've got to confess if I ask you to. That's your process. So I can't feel sorry for you because your leg won't work or your arm won't work. I can only feel sorry if you can't confess when I say do it. Because that's the test. Praise God. It's called I'm standing in your presence. Can you see me? It's called I'm passing you by. You be singing those songs. Pass me not, oh gentle Savior. Pass me not. Do not pass me by. But I'm passing you by. Can you see me? Can you perceive that I'm here? Can you perceive me? So that when I speak, that you can hear and understand this is the voice. I say, if you do not believe me, maybe you'll believe the voice of the first sign, if not maybe the latter sign. Then I'm telling you of your healing now. I'm here to heal your mind. The healing you need is in your mind. You need your mind healed tonight. It's not your toe, not your hand, it's not your foot, it's not your leg, it's not your tumor, it's your mind that you need healing tonight. That's what you need. So I give you the word and prove that it is not your body that even needs healing, because it's not important. If you are without a hand or a foot or an eye and all of those, that's not even important of entering into heaven. It's your mind. Praise God. Now every one of you are witnessing the miracle power of Yahweh's healing tonight. That's what you're looking at. The miracle power of Yahweh's healing that's real and genuine and authentic. You will be able to go from here tonight and tell everybody that you meet that Yahweh is a true divine healer, total and complete. That you are a personal witness, that Yahweh's word discerns the spirit and cuts asunder the marrow of the bone, that the word of Yahweh can look into the mind and into the heart of a person and see exactly where they are and touch and heal and mend and reach for the person. Praise Yahweh. And that's what everybody needs, a genuine healing. Praise Yahweh. It's been my pleasure to be with you tonight, and it's my joy. And I thank Yahweh for the healing that has taken place. I bless you. I bless every one of you, and I love you.
This concludes Part 23 of Preparing for Rulership.